Hi everyone. Right, so today working on a YARIS 2012. Um, it's the problem we had was this head unit. When you would put it on, for example, um, the map, you press the map button, nothing would happen. When you go into setup, if you touched Bluetooth, nothing would happen, but everything else was working. The touchscreen was working. You go into media. You could go to source. I mean, what radio was working. But yeah, if you go to setup, general audio, telephone, and Bluetooth, these two things were not working at all. And the map's not working now. I've done a bit of research, and I did take this out. And a lot of people said there's with the this car, by the way, came with satellite navigation system, but the sat nav doesn't work. And how you can tell this has satellite navigation system is because you can see on the side there's the top part, which is the stereo, and the bottom part where it says Harman, right? That is the Bluetooth and the sat nav system, which integrates with this. So if you don't have that, not just the Bluetooth, but the Bluetooth works off the sat nav. If you have the sat nav system, if you don't have a sat nav system, the Bluetooth works off the top stereo, I believe, but I could be wrong. But that bottom part, that is satellite navigation system. The top part is your normal stereo. Now, I'm going to show you at the back what I've done. If I can kind of balance this down slightly here, hopefully it won't fall. Right, so there's a whole lot of wires here. Now, the interesting part is there's a connection that goes from the bottom sat nav, and that goes into here, right? So here's that lead. So I've taken it out. You could see this lead that goes into where's it gone? 1, 2, 3 plugs. They go into this one plug here, and that plug goes where is it gone? 1, 2, third slot. I mean, they're self-explanatory. You can't miss them. So that's where that sits. Now this one sat in this slot, and this one sat in the slot underneath. If I could get it, if I could just there. Right, actually this might be a better example. This is better. Right, so you've got 3 here, right? 1, 2, and 3, and that leads into this plug, and this plug's normal position was in there, okay? Because this top section has to talk to the bottom section for the sat nav to work, and on this side, this bottom black wire, oops, I've taken it out. I don't even need to connect it in. I'll just push it in anyway. Just leave it there. This wire was supposed to sit in here. Now these two are exactly the same. And this one that comes from the body all the way here, that's the body, that was supposed to sit in here. So what I've done is I've taken that out from there, replaced it with this one into this slot. Okay, so now this extension, see this part here, that's not going in nowhere, because the bottom is not talking to the top. The whole point of this exercise is you don't want the bottom section to talk to the top section for the Bluetooth to work. The sat nav won't work. Sat nav was done anyway, but for the bottom section to work, so that's all I did. So take that one off. I mean, you could take off the whole plug, it won't make a difference. So these two wires are coming from the body. This plug is in its normal place. That's in its normal place. That's in its normal place. But I've taken this section out, and you can see it's just hanging out, and everything else is normal. So if your Bluetooth and sat nav is not working, and you're not fussed about the sat nav, to be honest with you, the sat nav is a 2012 car. The sat nav's quite shit on them anyway. If you want to upgrade to the CarPlay. But for me, it's just a daily commute, and I just wanted Bluetooth to work. So now if I want to go to Bluetooth, all of that section comes up. Look. So now, before when I was touching Bluetooth button, nothing was working. It just stayed still. Now it's there. Now my phone's connected, which I've done. I'm going to go to media, and I'm going to press play. Oh, I'm filming. I can't do 2 things at once. Sorry. But yeah, it works. All of this working. My phone is working as well. and that's the most important thing for me. I'm not fussed about the Bluetooth. I mean, I'm not fussed about the sat nav because I use my phone for sat nav, but I wanted Bluetooth in the car, which was very important. So if you've got this problem with your Yaris, the map's not working and the Bluetooth is not working, the simple solution is you need to disconnect the wiring, which talks to the bottom section talks to the top section. Disconnect that link, that black plug, the two wires coming from the body, replace it into the top part, and you know what? You've got your sat nav your Bluetooth working. So hopefully that will help somebody, because it was absolutely a pain in the arse to find out, and there's not very much on the internet about this. So make sure you do that if you want your Bluetooth to be working at least. Cool. If you like it, hit the like button, and yeah, subscribe to the channel. Cheers. Bye.